the United States has long taken an authoritative tone as the self-proclaimed beacon of human rights. Well, to my knowledge, a beacon is supposed to offer a light in the dark. So can the US shine some light on its own dark record on human rights? And while a beacon projects a beam of light that travels far, do the beacon's human rights watchers really care about what's happening on the ground around them? Well, let there be light, and give people the right to say on human rights. We've got voices from different countries. Here are their understandings of human rights.
Che non vi era pobreza nel mondo.
We have the right to live.
Respeito pela diversidade, pela natureza, pelo ser humano.
最基本的就是生存权嘛，自己能够有很好的生活环境。
Pendidikan, hak hidup, hak bernapas, memperoleh udara bersih, memperoleh pekerjaan dan lain-lain.
Η ελευθερία πρώτα απ' όλα και ως προς να πω ό,τι θέλω.
Senza discriminazioni di nessun tipo.
Same equality, like no matter what, doesn't matter about the skin tone or anything.
Those answers are just a reflection of how people can hold different views on the issue. However, those keen human rights preachers in the US seem to have quite different standards and announce no different opinions. It takes little time to find the latest figures and facts concerning human rights deficit in the US, and here is a short list of 2021. 34.5 million confirmed COVID-19 cases and 480,000 related deaths added within the year, the world's highest. Average life expectancy also fell by 1.13 years, the biggest drop since the Second World War. 693 mass shootings in 2021, up 10% from 2020, with more than 44,000 people killed in gun violence. Reportedly 266 killings of people of African descent by the police, indicating they're almost 3 times more likely to be killed by police than white people. Hate crimes against ethnic Asians in New York City jumped 361% compared to 2020.
There is shocking racism in the West. In the US, Black, Latino, and Indigenous people suffer significantly lower life expectancy, lower income, higher infant mortality. They're several times more likely to be put in prison.
COVID, gun violence, and racism. Same old stories on chronic problems, right? And don't forget the Capitol Hill riot, a big disgrace for the beacon of democracy. While on the world stage, there's little saving grace either. People will not forget the US airstrike that killed 10 people in an Afghan family, including 7 children, the youngest being only 2 years old. That was when its military was withdrawing from Afghanistan. Can't imagine what catastrophe the 20-year war has brought to the Afghan people. What we mentioned are just some highlights of the US human rights stories last year. No wonder Los Angeles Times columnist Michael Hiltzik called 2021 the stupidest year in American history. Only sometimes stupidness could lead to destructive and even deadly consequences. But as Hiltzik wrote, of course we knew, and no, we don't seem to care. We may take Alexander von Humboldt as a guidance. The most dangerous worldview is the worldview of those who have not viewed or don't care to view the world.